Today I'm making peanut butter Easter eggs. This is from Taste of Home New Church Supper Cookbook. They are supposed to end up looking like this, so keep your fingers crossed they do. You need half a cup of butter softened, 2 1/3 cups confectioner sugar, 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs, half a cup of creamy peanut butter, we're using the Reese's, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. The recipe, this is the only way we're differing from the recipe. It says 1 1/2 cups of dark chocolate. We are using 1 1/2 cups of milk chocolate. It was basically this whole bag was 1 1/2 cups of milk chocolate chips and 2 tablespoons of shortening. And then it says pastel sprinkles. And so I bought this bunny sprinkle mix, but Walmart had all kinds of different sprinkle mixes you could choose from. So first of all, we're going to cream our butter. And then once this is creamed, we're gonna go right into adding our confectioner sugar. We're going to add our graham cracker crumbs, our peanut butter, and our vanilla. Okay, now this is what I consider to be the hard part. They want you to shape this, and it's a pretty loose powder, but I have a feeling it's going to stick together. They want you to shape this into 16 eggs. So, and I'm not using a cookie cutter shape because I want to see if people can actually do these at home. I want to make something that everybody can make, even if you do not have a cookie cutter. So, some kind of mold, yes. So it's just going to be a matter of getting the egg shape. Kevin and I traded places. Kevin thought that I was doing a fine job. He was not critical, but...
Hey, you told me to take over.
Yes, he did say that he thought I was making them too large. And so I asked him if he would try his hand at these. So he shaped them. And you said it was easier once you...
Get them in your hand and kind of make a cup and then press like this way and down. And that way you get a flat spot on the top, and then flip them over and then press them together to shape them on the pan.
So what are we going to do next?
They go in the refrigerator for 30 minutes.
So it's time for our peanut butter to come out of the refrigerator, but before we take it out, we're gonna melt our chocolate. So if you wanna use dark chocolate like the recipe said you could, I wanted milk chocolate because I wanted more of that Reese's cup experience. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our shortening and we're gonna add it to our milk chocolate. We're gonna put this in the microwave for 45 seconds. We're gonna stir it, and then we'll probably go again for 15 seconds.
Yeah, like 15 to 30, it depends on how melted they are.
Until this is all melted, and then we'll be back. Just so you know, if you buy these sprinkles, it comes with a little, you could see like a foil thing on top, but this isn't one of those like a shaker, like a salt shaker or something. It's just open at the top, so just know that. So we got our peanut butter out, and I'm gonna show Kevin up close, dipping it in the chocolate, and then I'll probably set the camera up on a tripod so I can help him out easier. So, go for it.
You ready? I'm gonna try to, I've got a spoon here. I'm gonna try to put these in here.
And then as soon as he's finished, we're just gonna put the sprinkles on top. I'm ready with the sprinkles. Kind of like when we do Oreo balls. And you want to immediately put them on top. And I want a lot of sprinkles. And look how pretty that is. That's so pretty. And they're like little bunny shapes. But now they had some sets with like carrots and I don't remember what else they had.
Bees.
Bees, yep, honey bees. So I have a tray full. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the freezer until these the chocolate solidifies, and we're gonna put that on that tray actually. We're gonna use, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are gonna be on this other tray. And but we're gonna, how long do you think it'll take in the freezer?
Not very long.
It may be 10 minutes in the freezer, and then we'll be back. Okay, we used up pretty much all of our chocolate, and we have 2 of these left. So what we're gonna do is we have been reviewing some of these melting chocolates. These are marshmallow flavored, and this is
They're
how
really more vanilla, but
they do have a marshmallow flavor to
a
me,
little bit.
but we're going to use all of these, and we're going to melt these in the microwave, and we're going to do the last 2 with this marshmallow flavor. So did this take the same amount of time to melt
it was 45 and then 30. And it still looks like it has like little chips through there, but if you stir it up, it all melts pretty smoothly. So it's works out pretty good. I think I'll need that, but we'll see.
Drizzle some on these and see how it looks.
Not a good drizzler. No, that wasn't drizzle at all.
Let me give it a try.
That wasn't drizzle. That was clumping.
Well, it might be clumpy when I do it too.
It's very thick, so it doesn't come off in a thin.
Yeah, it's probably more to do with the chocolate than you.
Yeah, that's what I need to do is go faster.
Just flick it.
Yeah.
That's very pretty though.
Mm-hmm.
I might get the other ones out of the freezer and do some more. What do you think?
You could take the chocolate that you had left, if you have any left, and do that. I know you had a little bit left. I don't know if it's runny enough. It's just for looks more than anything. Yeah.
So these are the ones that have been in the freezer. We're gonna try to drizzle some of this white chocolate on there just to dress them up a little bit. And you kind of have to do this quick and not worry about getting it everywhere.
I'd say in the chocolatier places, they have a table they just sling chocolate everywhere.
Probably.
I know we've seen on the Bake Off with the sugar. They're like slinging that sugar everywhere. It looked like it would just be everywhere. And they're doing like that spun sugar.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to see, first of all, the differences in the chocolate. They're having you use, even if you use regular dark chocolate like they suggested, the picture in the cookbook, I want to show you again, remind you, look how wet these look. These look very, very wet. So the reason they look wet is because when you use regular chocolate, it is going to be wet. So like, even though these have been refrigerated, that's what it looks like when you scoop it off the tray. I would highly recommend you use almond bark or those melting chocolates, or even they sell not almond bark, but they sell chocolate bark, because those are made to solidify, not like this where it's going to be really tacky. It's actually going to be firm. Like this is firm. I could not pick this up without getting it all over my fingers. So that's the difference in the chocolate, but that's a note that I would make in this cookbook.
Yeah, use dipping chocolate.
Use dipping chocolate.
They have milk chocolate dipping chocolate too, so.
Yes, yes. So this is what it looks like in the center. And you can see lots of that graham cracker crumb. And then watch when I cut the This is, yeah, that cut much easier. And I'm sure it'll be great. We'll use a fork, and I'm sure it'll be fine. But you
couldn't serve them.
Right. You really want to be able to pick these up and eat them with your fingers. And you would not be able to pick those up and eat them with your fingers. So the book says you won't be able to eat just one of these peanut buttery treats. You can even get the kids involved with this wonderful recipe. It'll be worth the sticky fingers. This is from Mary Joyce Johnson, Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. And it says, chill until set, store in an airtight container in the refrigerator. So you need to keep these refrigerated.
Definitely.
And it says it makes 16. Is that how many you got?
Yeah,
exactly 16?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
You can also make these eggs, or like the egg shape for Easter, but you can make these into balls if you wanted to. You could literally just make balls and dip them in chocolate and roll around and have them anytime you want to. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they seem a little crumbly. That's good. Mm-hmm. I've had something similar to that before.
It's delicious.
I've had something very similar to that texture and flavor.
Well, the peanut butter itself really comes out.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's like a peanut butter fudge flavor.
I don't know. The peanut butter, and you could use any peanut butter, not natural. I get asked that all the time. Can I use natural peanut butter?
I mean, you might be able to, but it might change the consistency.
I don't think so. You have to stir that. It's very oily. I would not. I would use creamy peanut butter, whether it's Peter Pan, Skippy, Jif, Reese's. We used Reese's just because I was trying to get that Reese's peanut butter vibe. Even though Reese's peanut butter tastes nothing like Reese's peanut butter cups. It's not the same at all. It's just peanut butter. It's just regular creamy peanut butter. But I do like that a lot because we use the marshmallow flavored melt. You do taste the marshmallow with the peanut butter.
A little bit.
They do make those melts in so many different flavors. Key lime, lemon, raspberry.
Salted caramel.
Yeah, all kinds of different flavors, but you can just get just the chocolate, the different colors too. So
which are all basically white chocolate.
So if you wanted to make
or vanilla chocolate.
Different colored eggs, but have the same flavor, not even have a flavor.
Yeah, just look like colors.
Yeah, you could get blue and green and pink, and that would.
The different color ones still have a vanilla flavor.
A vanilla flavor, yeah.
But they're not like chocolate or mint or anything like that.
But this, we used marshmallow. I do taste marshmallow.
I do a little bit. It's not like an overpowering marshmallow, but you do get a little bit.
Now this,
let's see what this sprinkles.
You cannot pick this up without getting it all over you. That's why I'm saying I would definitely put a note. I will put a note in this cookbook to you need to use
either the chocolate bark or the
chocolate
melting
bark.
chips.
Yeah, because this chocolate is just not intended for that.
The melting chips would work really well because they have a milk chocolate chips, melting chips that would work really nice.
I like very colorful things. So when I put sprinkles, I don't put just a few sprinkles. I put a lot of sprinkles.
It covers them.
So when you hear Kevin crunching, it's from the sprinkles. It's not from the actual egg. I really do like the flavor of that.
I like the white one better.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I like the chocolate. It's very, very rich, but boy, that peanut butter flavor gets reduced a lot.
It does.
You're getting mostly chocolate.
I agree. You're getting a lot of chocolate. And it maybe, do you think if you had put it with dark chocolate like the book recommended?
No, you'd really not be able to taste it.
That's what I'm thinking.
No.
That you wouldn't be able to taste the peanut butter even more.
No, I can't imagine using dark chocolate with that because the peanut butter flavor. You gotta put half a cup of peanut butter. It's not much.
No, but I always eat out of the bowl. And I ate just Kevin had a little bit of that peanut butter filling left over. It's delicious. It has a really nice peanut butter
that
flavor.
gritty, sugary kind of texture.
Yeah, it's not like a Reese's cup, but it is a really nice peanut butter flavor. It does get diminished by that milk chocolate.
Yeah, you can still taste it really well with the white chocolate.
But I think these would be beautiful.
The marshmallow.
Just to buy almond bark, buy the block of almond bark, use almond bark, dip them in there, and use whatever sprinkles you want to. You could even, I think.
Yeah, you would get a nice coating on there.
I think you could do the exact same thing and try to do like Christmas ornaments, like round,
circles.
like circles, and they could represent Christmas ornaments. And you could do different colors, and those melts, they have red. I mean, they have any
black.
color.
If you wanted to get pitch black, you could
solid black. If you're doing something for Halloween, they have those solid
black. Yeah, you want to make black
melts.
spiders and put some little eyes or something on it. That would be cool.
And you don't have to go to a specialty store like Hobby Lobby or Michael's anymore to get them. They have them at Walmart. So you just go to Walmart and go in the baking, like where the Wilton stuff.
It's near the crafting stuff.
Yeah, it's the cake baking area. That's where those are, and get you some of those because they worked well, didn't they?
I love the baking chocolate. The melting chocolate worked really well.
Look how well that stayed together.
It worked just as good as the almond bark. Honestly, I like those just as well, and they were super easy to dump in a bowl and melt.
I would bet, I don't know, but I would bet almond bark is cheaper for the amount you get.
Probably for that big block.
Because it is a heck of a block.
Yeah, it is.
But it's also hard to break.
Yeah.
So
it also thickens up a little faster too.
Right. So I'm just thinking if you are an elderly person or if you don't have a lot of strength, that block of almond bark, it's very hard for me to break. And so I think the melting chocolate is just easier.
You just dump it in a bowl in the microwave.
Yeah, it's easier to deal with.
Yeah.
So
they have so many different flavors and colors and stuff. So the melting chocolate's a good way to go if you wanted to go that way.
I agree. So you like the white?
I like the white.
I really do like that milk chocolate.
I like the milk too, but it just covers the peanut butter.
But yeah, it does. But I do think this is it's a solid recipe. You just need to do something else for the coating.
Yeah, and if you had molds, they would have come out perfect in a mold.
Yes, if you had an egg-shaped mold.
And put them in the freezer for a little while and then take them out and pop them out and dip them, they would have been perfect.
Yeah, that'll make it really easy for you too. So I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.